Feminine Crusader here, and welcome to the second part of the Oh Dear John. So we didn't get on too well in the first part, but so we've done the mag, changed the condenser and set the points, and then we've had another go at starting. So the thing is, did it go? Or is it a candidate for the eBay, as one of our subscribers suggested? So I suppose we'll have to watch the video and find out. Okay, so we've got a new condenser, so we're going to just pop the cap off. And although I've reset the points and done, but I'm going to take it off and I'll just check where the rotor was. Okay, so I'll just have it set it so it's pointing right down. As long as you set it in a position that you can remember, that's all that matters. And you put it back on, as long as that's in that same position, it'll go. I sort of just need to get me I think spanners have got legs. Okay, so we'll have it have a go at getting this stud out the bottom. I'll just take it off because it's a lot easier to work at it on it, like when it's pointing up at you in the vice, than it is trying to work on the side here, especially where you ain't got, you know, a good light. And it's been on here, I think it's just been a bit over 10 years since I've done the tractor. I had it all rebored and all new valves and yeah, a comprehensive rebuild, which cost me a lot more money than if I'd been out and bought a tractor that was good and running. But of course for me, like, it's accepting the challenge and saying, yeah, you will go, I will get you to work, when it was a you know, in a hedge bottom with you know, the wheels rotted off it and all that sort of thing, you know, tin work all gone. And it was cheap enough to buy at that point, but of course it's cost me a lot of money since. But yeah, I'm pleased I've been there and done it, been inside it, see how the bloody thing works, and it's been good. But as with lots of things, my standard forwards have been good, but now all of a sudden they're just starting to play me up, especially when, you know, you just want to stage an event. But anyway, it is what it is. So one right on the back of that one, quite a bad in. One right where it's awkward to get at, as per normal. Okay, I'll set it off a bit because that's blooming quite fiddly. I'll get you back in a minute. Okay, so that was a bit of a fiddle getting in there, but it is actually loose now. It's just facing straight down. Okay. Everything looks okay on that end. So we'll get it on the bench and we'll have a look, see what we can do. Okay, so I've got my new condenser there. So basically this one's ready to come out. Looks like I want a bit more of a hand. One good thing about these pliers, they're magnetic. So alright. There you go. Now, I mean, there may not be anything wrong with this condenser, but this job's all about process of elimination. So we've done one thing, it don't work, we'll do another, and we'll keep going until we get there. But while I've got it out here now, I am going to take the points right out, so we can just give them a nice brush up with the brass wire brush. It's bloody cold in here today as well, so my finger ends ain't too nimble. So yeah, sorry if I'm not keeping in focus. It's sometimes a job to see, looking through the camera, what I'm supposed to be doing. Right. Alright, so there's the points. Get it to focusing. Yeah. You can see it's got a little bit of a dimple in the middle, but I mean they're clean. And to be fair, most points you come across got a dimple in the middle. So yeah. Okay, I've got to try and get the other screw out. Hang on. Okay, so we've got it, the point sets out, and to be fair, yeah, focusing, come on, there you go. Yeah, they're as clean as you would expect to find an whole set of points. So we'll give them a wire brushing up and clean. And we'll pop them back together, reset them, wipe the surplus oil off and so forth. And fit the new condenser and see what happens. I mean, I would expect if the condenser was gone, you would see an evidence of burning on the points, but it doesn't appear to be that. But we fit the new one anyway. We'll reset the gap and everything, so I'm right on top of the job, so I can see what I'm doing, and then hopefully we'll get a bit of a result out of it. So I'm going to clean it up now and put it all back together, and then I'll catch up with you then. Okay, so we've now got the new condenser in the mag, and the points are all clean and reset, and we've had the lid off, make sure that the brass tab's connected to the coil nicely. And so all remains now then really is to well, where have I put it? We'll just get the rotor arm. We'll put the rotor arm back on there, like that, and she needs to be pointing down to the bottom. Okay, so that's there. So then that corresponds, them ones in the right place up there, which I may just have to hold that in the right place if I can, like that. Put the gasket on, like that. And a bit of luck. Stop the torch. There you go. It's down, facing down, just pick the torch up again. So we'll put the easy one on first. That's the back one. And the torch. So I've got the mag on. It's a bit of a fiddle, that thing is, with the got finger one on each side, right around the back there. And it's blooming cold in here again tonight, so it's a bit of a fiddle. Anyway, we'll just put the oil pipe back on. And always the blooming torch is always in the way. So I'll put the oil pipe back on and then that bit. Okay. Right then, so we'll put the distributor cap back on. Normal thing on the floor. So I'm just going to give a scratch in there. I'm just looking at that there. Yeah, they've got a little bit of a coating. Alright, well that's why there's only 2 cylinders, isn't there? That's better. Stick that core wall back in, and they're all in tight. So really, we could give that a go. So what I'll do, I'll top it up with petrol, and then I'll bring it back around the other side so you can see what I'm doing. say, that's running a little bit better. Slightly rich at that because it's just putting a bit of black smoke out, but it needs to be there to run flat out. Yep, she's out of juice. I'll turn that off. It's out of juice anyway, so we'll call that one down. 2 more to go. Well, actually 3 more to go. But now that's stops and starts. We'll leave that like that because what I do, I want to shunt it in and out because I need to put this bit of concrete in here. That's got to be my next job. And then I can start parking bits on the concrete and I'll start putting my blocks across the shed. And that's sort of really where I need to be. So possibly condenser and point setting with having it in the vise so I can see better was probably the order of the day. I mean, the carburetor needed cleaning out, as you can see, but so yeah, for the moment we'll call that win. I'll shunt it in and out for a few days while I'm doing the concrete, and if she behaves herself, well then, yeah, we're on it. So that's it for this one then.